Hey y'all, welcome to Friday's Kitchen. Welcome back if you have been here before. In today's video, we are making a Biscoff cookie no-bake cheesecake. If you guys are interested in seeing how I made it, stay tuned. Also, while you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, consider pressing that subscribe button, join our family, and come back for some more recipes. We're going to go ahead and get started on the cheesecake crust. The full recipe will be down below in the description box. Here we have a full 8.8 ounce package of Biscoff cookies. They have been crumbled in the food processor. To this, we're going to add 1/2 cup of melted unsalted butter. Now we're going to mix. All right, so that is well combined. Let me go grab the springform pan. Here we have our pan. I have already lined it with parchment paper to make for easy removal once the cheesecake has set. So we're going to start by placing the Biscoff cookies in the pan. Spread this around. I'm just going to take this glass and press down so we can make sure we get that nice and flat. All right, so before we get started on our cheesecake filling, we are also going to line the edges of the pan with some whole Biscoff cookies. So I'm just going to take these, kind of press down into the cookie mixture that we have on the bottom to hold in place. And we're going to go around and line the entire pan. I'm going to go ahead and place this in the refrigerator, and then we'll come back to start working on the cheesecake filling. Here we have everything we'll need for the cheesecake mixture. Up first, we have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. We're actually going to whip that by itself and then place that to the side. And when we combine the rest of the ingredients, we'll come back and fold that in. But we'll need 4 8-ounce packages of cream cheese at room temperature, 1 cup of creamy Biscoff cookie butter, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 1/3 cup of sour cream. We're going to start by whipping our cream. Here I have placed the mixer bowl in the freezer for a few minutes for it to get a chill to it. Now we're going to go in with the 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to whip until it begins to form soft peaks. So the mixer has been on for a few minutes now, and you can see that our mixture is nice and thick. It is sticking to the spatula. So I'm going to go ahead, remove this, place it in a separate bowl, and then we're going to go ahead and get started on the rest of the cheesecake mixture. So in the bowl, I have the cream cheese and the sour cream. We're going to go ahead and mix until well combined. Then we're going to add the vanilla extract and the powdered sugar. Now that those ingredients are combined, we're going to go in with the Biscoff cookie butter. So now I'm going to turn the mixer off, scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl to make sure everything is well combined. Now that our cheesecake mixture is complete, we're going to remove the bowl from the stand mixer and fold in the heavy whipping cream. So here we have the cheesecake mixture. Now we're going to take the heavy whipping cream and we're going to gently fold that mixture into this bowl. We want to gently fold in to make sure we don't deflate. This portion of the video is sped up to help reduce time, but I am taking my time doing this slowly. The purpose of adding the heavy whipping cream is to lighten the mixture up a bit so it's not so dense with all of that cream cheese. Now that everything is well combined, I'm going to grab the pan out of the refrigerator. Here I've taken the pan out of the refrigerator and I'm just going to go in and pour the cheesecake mixture into the pan. Now I'm going to place this back into the refrigerator for a few minutes while I melt some Biscoff cookie butter to pour on top. Here I have 1 cup of Biscoff cookie butter that I have melted. I'm going to pour this on top of the cheesecake and smooth it out. Once I've done that, I'm going to place this in the refrigerator overnight to become firm. If you do want to make this and you don't want to have to wait overnight for it to be ready to cut, I would recommend giving the cheesecake at least 6 hours in the refrigerator. Again, just to give it a chance to get firm so that you can get nice clean cuts from the cheesecake. Once I take it out of the refrigerator tomorrow, I am going to do a couple more things to finish it before it will be ready. But once I get this done, again, we're going to place it in the refrigerator. It will be overnight for me and just a couple seconds for you guys. So it's the next day. We're going to go ahead and get started on the Biscoff cream cheese icing. In the bowl, I have 1 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese, 1/2 stick of softened unsalted butter, 1/4 cup of Biscoff cookie butter, and to that I'm going to add 16 ounces of powdered sugar. Also, there is 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract in the bowl right now as well. That is going to make our cream cheese icing. For this cheesecake, I would have preferred to have something lighter like a whipped cream icing, but I didn't have the ingredients I needed and I knew I wanted to top the cake with something. So I opted for the cream cheese icing instead. But if you do decide to give this recipe a try, I would recommend trying a whipped cream icing instead. Once the icing is done, I'm going to remove it from the bowl, place it in a piping bag, and set aside until I'm ready to use it. Here I have taken the cheesecake out of the refrigerator and it has set beautifully, so I'm removing the edges of the springform pan. I did lose the clip where I removed the cheesecake from the bottom of the pan as well, but everything went really easily as I had the parchment paper there and the bottom of the cheesecake had set the crust. So it was really easy to remove it and place it onto the cake board. So here I have some crushed Biscoff cookies that I'm placing around the edges of the cake. The reason I'm doing this is because that is where I'm going to pipe the icing, and for anyone who doesn't want any cream cheese icing on the cheesecake, it'll easily come off since it has those cookies underneath. At this point, I wasn't sure if I was going to cover the entire top, but as you can see in a few, I did decide to go and add some more of the crushed cookies, both on top of the icing and in the center of the cheesecake. The cheesecake is now done. I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer shot, and then we're going to cut it so you can see what the inside looks like. We've made it to the end of the video. Here we have the finished product, our Biscoff cookie no-bake cheesecake. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything I've done, leave them down below in the comment section. Guys, if you are a fan of Biscoff cookies, this is the cheesecake for you. It is so, so good. I have to say that the filling is not overwhelmingly sweet, so when you combine that with the cookie crust as well as the melted Biscoff cookie butter on top, it is the perfect combination. And while you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, consider pressing that subscribe button, join our family, come back for some more recipes. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button before you leave. As always, I thank you guys so, so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.
Run.